2023 is set to be a crucial year for India's diplomacy. It will helm two critical regional and international bodies, the Group of 20 or G20, as well as the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or the SCO.
And given the current global political and economic climate, it will be a test of India's ability to lead. Can India step up to the plate, and what will be on its agenda? Ishan Garg reports from New Delhi in the latest or the last of CNA's three-part series on what lies ahead for India this year.
This newly constructed building will host world leaders for the G20 summit. It's a grouping that consists of 19 countries and the European Union. It makes up for nearly 2/3 of the world's population and more than 3/4 of the world's GDP. Preparations are in full swing across the country to make the event in September a success. At the same time, in 2023, India will also head the Shanghai Cooperation Organization. It's a bloc that consists of China, Russia and 5 Central Asian countries. India taking the reins of these two crucial global groupings comes at a time of great global uncertainty. It poses challenges, yes, but many think it also provides India the opportunity to become what Prime Minister Narendra Modi calls a Vishwa Guru, or a global leader. Analysts say it could be a golden opportunity for India to truly become what it's claimed to be, a voice for the global south, while advancing its own foreign policy goals.
You know, I think at the end of the day, the most important Indian national strategy is going to be the enhancement of India's own national power, to put it in very simple terms, because we have lost a lot of time in the past, and today the mood in the country is that we must move faster than we ever moved in the past.
Analysts believe India is already becoming a crucial cog in the global order. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky recently called for India's participation in a peace solution to end the conflict there. Many see that as a sign of India's increasing stature, which a successful G20 summit will only solidify.
इंडिया शुरू से ही पीस के मामले में सबसे आगे रहा है। अगर जहां शांति की बात है वहां इंडिया सबसे आगे है। तो सही है इंडिया को। वैसे रसिया के साथ भी हमारे काफ़ी अच्छे रिलेशन है शुरू से ही।
पहले ऐसे चीज़ें काम होते थे, इन सब चीज़ों के बारे में हम लोगों को कुछ भी पता नहीं चल पाता था। तो ये एक बहुत ही गर्व की बात है कि हमारे भारत को भी इन चीज़ों में सम्मिलित होने का मौका मिल रहा है।
India has said giving a voice to the concerns of the developing world on issues including food and energy security would be one of its G20 priorities. It may also press on themes including climate change, financial inclusion and advancing digitization, benefiting India but also other emerging economies of the G20 grouping like Indonesia, Brazil, Mexico and Argentina. Through this, analysts say India could emerge as a glue binding middle income and developing nations at a time when global oil prices and inflation is hitting their economy hard. But while economics may take center stage at the G20 summit, the agenda at the Shanghai Cooperation Organization or the SCO summit could be entirely different.
There will be conversations around counterterrorism, and that conversation has already started, with India taking the lead on CT activities based in Mumbai, right? And that working group is going to continue. And some of it will be uncomfortable. Fact is, in the SCO, for instance, the work on counterterrorism, terrorist financing that India profiles will not work with Pakistan for natural reasons, right? But that is going to be a big mandate on the SCO, for instance.
At the China-dominated SCO, India would also hope to strengthen ties with Russia and Central Asian nations. At the G20, India would seek to emerge as a more reliable partner. This is crucial at a time when India is also trying to balance its ties with the West through the US-led Quad and Indo-Pacific Economic Framework grouping. India's varied role on the international stage is also expected to boost its bid for a permanent seat at the United Nations Security Council or the UNSC. India has recently finished its 2-year rotating membership of the UNSC, chairing it for the month of December. Like at the UNSC, India's challenge at the SCO and at the G20 would be to stick to its agenda while also balancing its response to the elephant in the room, the war in Ukraine. Analysts say that this is a role that India has played very well for the past year, and now it must continue to do so if it wants to emerge as a leader of the developing world. Ishan, Garg, CNA, New Delhi.